Well, since I can't get either of you to stay put, the least you could do is try not to be recognized.
What's in these?
I don't know. Pearl put them together. You know, the master of disguise himself.
Yeah, but there's a nose glass and a little mustache in here for me and a nice long blonde wig for you.
No, that would never, this is mine, I think. That would never work, you see, because then people would think that I was you, and that would wreck the whole plan.
I'm going to ask you out on a date.
Well, it's good to see that both of you haven't let the threat of a sudden and violent death get to you.
What, you think we're being overconfident? It's a bluff, believe me.
No, I just think you need to watch your backs. This thing ain't over yet, okay?
We know that, Kane, but it does seem today there may be some daylight on the horizon.
You were damn lucky to get out of that doctor's office alive, which is more than you can say for him.
Oh, Kane, did we tell you about the symbol that we found on Dr. Schatz's wall?
Oh, yeah, it's that same crazy thing that found at Elena's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it in the paper.
I'll tell you what, man, that thing is going to solve this mystery.
Well, we certainly don't need a road map, do we? Come on, we all know who the killer is.
If you're talking about Alex Nicholas, I'm not so sure we do.
Oh, for crying out loud. I mean, everything points to the man. It always has. Look, he is the man in the suit at the Laser Palace.
One problem. The man was not capable of killing that woman.
He did love her a lot. They were extremely close, Kane.
She was wacko. She was a psychotic. That does a lot for undercutting closeness, don't you think?
Weren't you the guy who told me that Nicholas himself, he never let himself see how crazy she really was?
Okay, maybe.
I mean, he was trying to reason with her until the very end, if I'm not mistaken.
Could he have been in on the plans with her?
Now, that's what I've been saying.
There's this thing I read about once called folie à deux. It's when two people get insanity together, like the flu. It explains why he's been acting the way he's been acting, why he's been trying to steal files, why he's been dodging Eden's questions. I mean, the man is a classic case of paranoia.
That seems to be true.
Well, what more evidence do you want?
I don't know. I just want more evidence. Everything we have now is circumstantial. And if you recall, that's the kind of evidence that got me convicted.
He had opportunity. And if she was as close to going off the edge into the stratosphere as we think, he had motive.
I can think of a couple people with stronger motives. Take you, for instance.
All right.
She took the most shattering event of your life and used it against you without a second thought. She held your experiences in Vietnam over you like a sword, man. She made you do any and every ugly thing she wanted. Think of, you had a pretty decent motive yourself, come to think of it.
Yeah, I suppose I did.
Yeah, I suppose you did. The woman tells you she's going to take me away. You're in a wheelchair. You're half dazed from whatever you went through to get back to me. Maybe you thought that her threat was for real. Maybe you thought she'd pull it off. It doesn't stretch my imagination too far to see you being desperate enough to take her out. Do I make my point?
I still think it was Nicholas, and we need to keep an eye on it.
Well, keep an eye on him. Talk to the man. Ask him questions, Kane. Do whatever you want, but do not harass him. Don't pull no dirty Harry.
I'm not gonna
Listen. He's been through enough, okay?
I won't touch him.
Good. As for me, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to figure out where it came from and what the hell it's trying to say to us.